Alright guys, welcome to a new playthrough for Romance 14. So, I'm going to be playing Gathering of Heroes, and we're going to give it a shot as Heejin, who's in Luoyang. This scenario is like, well, Rise of Heroes, Gathering of Heroes, it's in every game. But specifically this situation is Heejin. I've played it in almost every game. It's one of those scenarios that I come back to all the time and always try to clear it. And it's pretty difficult because of, well, the starting position really. Heejin's force is actually not that bad. Mostly because you've got the big three Imperial commanders, Huang Fusong, Lu Si, and Su Jun. And I think in every game he's got these three guys, but in this game especially, they're a lot stronger, I feel like, than in past games. Although I haven't played 13, I should boot up 13 to see what the difference is, but I'm sure they're pretty good in that as well. They've always been strong, like I said, but in this one they're stellar because of the traits. I was looking at them, and this force seems to have a theme around demolishing castles. So all three of the best commanders have either Wall Breaker. Actually, Su Jun has Smasher, which I think is a slightly less useful version of Wall Breaker. Yeah, this increases damage only to obstacles, so it's way more situational. Whereas Wall Breaker, it just increases demolish of your unit, so that's way more preferable. But Huang Fusong has Commanding General, which increases demolish of all units in his range. So there's a theme here, which is kind of cool, that Heejin's force just hasn't had in past versions of the game. So we're gonna start this up and see how long we can last. We're gonna do veteran. If anybody's succeeded this or tried this with Heejin, let me know in the comments. I'd be real curious to know. Like I said, I've never been able to do it. I've been playing this. I've been doing this Gathering of Heroes, Heejin, Zhang Jiao. I've got a couple of them that I always try in each game. But Heejin really stands out to me as one that I just cannot survive in. So now I haven't played it like on normal difficulty or something, but I feel like the game is not in Romance 14, you're not really playing like the game until at least on hard. Once you get to hard and extreme, then you start to really feel the differences in force power levels. So before I start zipping through my commands, because you really need a fast start to survive in Luoyang in any of these scenarios, really, in this game. So if you're playing a Luoyang force, 196 comes to mind. Yang Feng, Lu Bu in past games would be in Luoyang around 191, 192. If you're in that starting position, you have to just quickly get through stuff. So before I do that, hopefully my PS4 can handle all these forces deploying at the same time. The main reason that this scenario is so difficult is just because it's a time of heroes, so that means that Cao Cao is not only right next to you, but he has all of his clan. So you guys can see there are 57 officers, which is just crazy. Insane. Wu and Shu are in similar positions, but they're not next to us, and they're not the best AI in the game. Now, one thing that's kind of curious in this game that they decided to go with, I guess, is that every city in this fictional scenario, the scale is small, which is really strange because they hadn't done that in past games for Rise of Heroes. So that at least points towards some attempt at balance on Koei's part for this scenario. I don't know. I mean, I feel like they would have had to have gone in and set everyone's all the city scales to small, but then it's like, okay, did you guys just stop there? Job done or what? because I don't see too many other efforts at balancing. Sima Yi's separate from Cao Cao's force. That's kind of new. In past games, the whole Sima clan would be with the Cao clan. So he's there with 24 officers. I guess that's good. But yeah, the main reason is Cao Cao. So the game plan is going to be how to get established as quickly as possible, and get our troops together at Hualao Gate, and then look for an opportunity to attack Cao Cao when he splits his forces. That's it. That's all we're going to do. So I'm going to try to build up, conquer everything as quickly as possible, get our soldiers going, and then wait for a chance to attack. If we can topple him, if we can topple Cao Cao, then we can make a run. You know? If we can't, then that's it. We're done. So, let's see. First thing we gotta do is get across the Yellow River up there. See if we have anybody in Owl. Doesn't look like it. No Owl. Wow, no Owl and no Arrow. Next best thing is gonna be Crane. This guy or this guy? Yeah, I'll send this guy because he's one of the few people with fish, so I might. Let's see. Oh, and he's got a transporter. Ooh, transporter, recruiter. 2, 3 people with famous. We have a lot of good traits. Like I said, this force is not bad at all. It's just that your starting position is so difficult. That's the challenge. It's actually not a terrible force. It's just that everyone around you is equally strong or better than you. And then on top of all that, you know, even if I was on equal ground with everybody, just the fact that I'm dead center is a disadvantage, you know, because if you're not careful, you're going to get split up. So, speaking of that, I'm going to try to get an alliance done with Sima Yi. Do we have good relations with anybody? Probably not. Oh, trusted with Ding Yuan. Interesting. So we can just get an alliance done with him. That's good, because then I won't have to worry about him pillaging my territories up there. Okay, so we're gonna get an alliance done with our neighbors, and then let's march out and suppress these territories, these little villages around us. We've got one unit going across. I'm gonna send this guy, I think, to go like this. And the reason I'm sending him in Crane is because Crane has a little bit of a wider conquer area for only 3,000 troops. So I get a few more hexes while I'm marching. So that's one little thing that I've started to do really late in this game's life. Because I didn't used to do this at all, but I started doing it recently just to help me conquer territory. And for this force, I guess it's not going to be too noticeable because I have quite a few famous guys, but my Dongjuo live stream that I did a couple weeks ago, like, I really felt that when you have officers that can't conquer land very well, you feel that difference. Like, it's huge difference. So one of the ways to offset that is to just put your guys in Crane and give them at least 3,000 and then kind of send them off. Tax collector, nice. +9 barracks, wow. Okay, 3's probably as high as we can go on that. I do feel like we're going to need commerce almost immediately. I tend to go through my cash reserves really fast in all of these strategy games. I like to spend it, you know, right away. So yeah, we'll get an alliance with Sima Yi here in the west, so that way we don't have to worry about Xiliang and then everything that's going on over here. And then we already have an alliance with Ding Yuan. That should just be a matter of sending the envoy. And that way all our attention, we won't have to focus on up here, outside of bandits. We won't have to focus on this way. We can just focus on sending out groups to attack Cao Cao or Chen Liu, whatever. You know, this city's defense is pretty low. Are they all like that, or is it just that one? I don't remember starting cities having such low defense when they're empty like that. Oh yeah, they're all at 1,000 durability. That's another thing that's kind of different here. That's one thing I think Koei could have adjusted to, was to lower the rate at which durability is restored, just to make it more interesting. You know, if you take a city or a stronghold or something, have the repairs kind of take a while to build back up. Let's set up our administration. First things first, Imperial Academy, there it is. Love getting XP for officers. Repair register, what else was there? Promote areas or public order. Yeah, to promote areas. Come back to this one. Okay, we can develop facilities. Lower supply. Okay, that's all good. I don't know if we should double crane or... I guess we'll double crane. Why not? That's kind of one of the big marks against the game, is that the formations are really, really diluted. I mean... You know what? Actually, I take that back. There's not enough of them to say that they're diluted. There's not enough of them, and what there is, there's not a lot of depth to it. You know, you have like 5 that there's a lot of use for, and then you have 6 that are kind of throwaway. So you don't have a lot, and it feels like a huge step back from past games. But I'm not saying anything that anyone else hasn't said at this point. The comparisons are out there to the past games, and in a lot of ways there's some steps forward for this game, but there's a lot of steps back too. I forgot to send Sima Yi another gift. I have to send him a gift like every turn. I need to stay on that. See, this is why I need to have my troops at Pulau Gate already. A situation like that, like if we can get lucky, get into a spot where we can attack Cao Cao right away, knock him out of this run early. Oh, you know what? Let's just call him over. What am I doing here? Just call him over and then transport. Could actually put a trainer here. But you know what? Let's fill out the territories first, and then we'll see. So let's do... I don't know. You know what? Actually, maybe I should get the alliance done with Sima-Yi, because I don't want to inspire the AI to attack me all of a sudden because my city's low on troops. So let's just send 10. And then I'll send a little more after that. Okay, so let's appoint some people. Let's get a famous person over the ports, because the ports have so many little hexes. Okay. 3 orders left. Let's do a search. We do have the officers on randomized appearance, their locations, so hopefully we find some good officers. Could use more leaders. I mean, what we have is great, but we only have 3. So if I get a second city at that point, it's just going to become an ugly problem right away. It's not going to attack the city, is it? I kind of wish Guojia had taken the city, because it would have been very easy to attack it. And that's going to be the way to really beat Cao Cao, is to try to attack him while his forces split. I'm not trusted yet with Sima-Yi. Those are all civil types so far. No leaders. Okay, might as well march out and take this core. What's this position? All allied abilities increased, enemy morale decreased. Oh, that's pretty strong. I wonder if that's area of effect. No, it looks like it's... Is it just him? Effect amount 15. Yeah, it's just him. Okay, so it's single target, so he can increase all his... What's his all allied abilities increase, though? I guess it must still be just all of his allied abilities increased. Still, that's pretty strong. Sounds really strong, actually. Oh, you know what? We need, what, 8,000 to have... I think we have enough food to do that. Oh, 6,000. Okay. Let's capture that. You can start getting some arrow towers and all that built up. I don't think Liu Dai is going to attack. I think... At least it looks like these two guys are going to be tangled up for a while, so... We should have free reign to just build up around here. Okay, I guess I'll go like this. Go here and then up there. Oh, hopefully I can beat this guy to it. I don't know. Maybe not, because he's in snake formation. We'll try. Keep sending gifts to Sima-Yi. Gotta get that alliance done because I've lost this starting position quite a few times as other forces because I get attacked from here. And then I have to split my attention. And as soon as you split your attention, that's it. It's just too difficult. Like, Luoyang is a big city, but it's not. You don't get that many resources early on to where you can sit there and fight in a bunch of directions. Let's try to get him, and let's also try to get Fu Kuang. Another good officer, good traits. Looks like Yuan Shu's had all the luck so far. I guess I'll put this guy on there. And let's put an overseer up there. Another famous officer. It's such a strong trait to have that. And you can even use it like offensively when you're invading neighboring cores and you just put a famous officer and then you hold it for 2 months. You take over so many hexes. I wish the game had multiplayer because it could be a strategy that could really give people fits, you know? To just take over their cores, put famous officers, watch them flip over. And then when they take them back, they only get a couple of them back, you know. You just outpace them. Holy crap. Where are they all going? Oh, they're probably just gonna route this guy. Good idea for him to run. I wonder if it'd be worth it to make an alliance with Liu Dai at this point. Could try. How much gold do we have left? 13,000. Holy crap, we're loaded. Yeah, let's do it. Let's send the... Why not? I feel like it's more likely that he'll survive rather than Tao Qian, because Tao Qian's next to a lot of aggressive warlords. Lu Bu, Guan Kui, he's pretty aggressive. Cao Cao, of course. Liu Dai's pretty much got to worry about Cao Cao, I think. I think these guys up here are gonna be... Look at this, this is just chaos. That's what's a lot of fun about playing Time of Heroes, though. It's like it really feels like a battle royale. Ooh. This guy is excellent. And he has catapult. So he fits right into our demolition team. Ooh, this guy's also great. Wow, we found some really good officers here. We don't want that guy. This guy's got guard, that could work. Let's look at Heejin. Because at some point I'd like to deploy him. Oof. 40 leadership, 39 strength. 39 strength? Guy's a butcher. You gotta be pretty strong. Especially back then. When over a core, all abilities... Oh, Yuan Chao's got this. It's really situational. Merciful? I hate Merciful. I like Violent, so of course I'm gonna hate Merciful. I'd rather increase casualties than, like, decrease it, you know, for everybody. Especially for everybody. Merciful would have been great if you changed the name and have the effect, like... Because it wouldn't make sense, but change the name so that the effect preserves your troops. Why would I want to preserve, like, on both sides? That's weird. Salta's in the same kind of predicament that I'm in, where he's kind of has a big city with a lot of cores, a lot of spaces to defend, but his competition around him is all lackluster, and he's, you know, one of the 3 best factions in the game right now, so I don't think he has to worry too much about it. Right, 3 officers. Keep running. They're chasing him into the mountains, huh? Alright, let's try to make our way towards Luoyang. Don't really like either of these. Not for this situation. Crane's a lot faster. Okay, let's do double crane. Maybe we can get down there and grab his core and build some annoying things on his right next to his castle, right on his front porch, just to kind of annoy him a little bit. Okay, let's get the alliance done with Sima Yi. Reward. Speaking of reward, let's do a promotion. I'm pretty sure. Oh. No spaces. Okay. We can kick this guy out. Give his job to Ikui at least. And banquet, sure. Oh, I'd like to have this guy. I think he's a duelist, right? Yeah. Okay. What else? Wan Fu Song is on the way back to Hulao Gate. Okay, let's transport. Let's do another 8. Yeah, another 8 to Hulao. We can send him out next turn. Even if we can't do anything, it's highly likely that if we march down here towards I don't know how to say that, Changi. If we march towards Changi, there's a chance that Cao Cao will just turn around, and we can maybe for a little while we can just keep harassing Cao Cao, threatening the city, so that he can't expand. He'll have to turn his forces around, and that'll allow these guys to either build up to attack him, or that'll allow somebody else to take them out, you know, swallow them up instead of Cao Cao. And so he'll have a stronger neighbor as time goes on. That's the idea anyway. Let's see. What is Liu Bei doing? This looks weird. Heading towards Wuling or what? I think Liu Biao would be a lot of fun in this one as well, because you're also in the center, and you have a lot of directions to go. But Liu Biao is just one of the best forces to play as across the series, you know, because of his position, his resources. It's just interesting because there's so many things going on. Sima Yi. The Han and the Jin are now allied. Did we get it? Did we make it? Because he's going to steal the port. Jackass. I can't tell if you made it or not. I don't. Oh, we didn't make it. And he's going to steal our port. For shame. Okay, let's keep trying to get this guy. See who else is out here. Not great. This guy's pretty good. Not gonna send Wang Fusong though. Okay, let's pull. Do we have any famous guys kind of we're not using? That's a no. Oh, there we go. Got one. Put him there. Let's put another guy here. Let's see, what's the highest number? Actually, I think I can pull him off. Yeah, he's almost done. Okay. Put somebody else here. +7. Tax collector. One more person here. Alright, perfect. Now let's get Wang Fusong out here. I guess he'll bring the siege weapon. Although I don't realistically think I'll get to use it, if I'm being honest, but it's such a far away march that you never know, so so these two at least get together. Don't have any adjutants yet because we don't have the rank for it. Looks like Dongzhuo is going to attack pretty soon. Han Sui. Oh, okay. I didn't recognize his force for a second. I keep forgetting that Han Sui was... He's sometimes treated as a separate force and sometimes not. It kind of depends on which game you're playing. And the only thing that makes me nervous about marching a siege weapon, of course, beyond their vulnerability, is that they're so slow. So even running away. But South seems committed so far on attacking Runan, so who knows? If he doesn't turn around, maybe we'll make a play on the city. There we go, we got it. We are attacking Sujun's unit. Uh-oh. That's a problem. Well, if he's coming to attack me, then I'll have to run away. Unless I can get an alliance done before he gets to me. I don't know about that, though. Friendly. I don't know. We might have to pull back then. Oh, Cao Cao's already returning. Okay. Alright, guys. Well, that's going to be it for this first part here. We'll have the next part out probably in about a week or so, since we're doing a lot of Nobunaga's ambition. I would do 2 parts, but I don't, like I've said in other videos, I don't want to put out too much stuff, since it's, you know, each video is a half hour to 45 minutes. So I want to give people a chance to keep up with the content, you know. But yeah, I guess in the next video we'll see if I can maybe get an alliance done with Liu Dai and continue the march. If I can't, we're gonna have to just turn tail and run back to Hulao, and we won't be able to marshal until we get an alliance done with him. So yeah, like I said, if anyone's ever done this across any of the games as Heejin, let me know in the comments down below. I'd be real interested to know what your route was, or if you've done this in this one, because it feels tough. It feels really, it's always felt really difficult. So I think the best route, if I was going for, like, I guess maximum efficiency, I guess I would probably go this way and ignore everything here, and then find out, you know, in mid to late game, find out if I can build enough with this corner or against Olive Way or something like that. But I feel like this is just as viable. It's just a little bit trickier. But yeah, make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Till then.